Industrial action on Sydney's trains is now threatening to derail the city's New Year's Eve fireworks. The Police Commissioner isn't ruling out recommending the display be cancelled over concerns revellers won't be able to get home safely.
It's a show watched around the world. But now, Sydney's New Year's fireworks may not go ahead.
I haven't ruled out that I will recommend to government that we cancel the fireworks.
Workers from the rail, tram and bus union and other groups are striking, demanding better pay and conditions. It's already affecting services throughout the state and could continue, notably on New Year's Eve.
When it's time to go and the fireworks are over, the job is to get them out safely and quickly. And if there's no transport, then we can't do that. And then I can't guarantee safety.
Can't be in a situation where millions of families, or 1.5 million people, usually gather on the harbour forecourt on New Year's Eve, where they're stranded and can't get home.
The union says those statements are scaremongering, now saying its industrial action will have little effect on New Year's trains, walking back from a claim there would be a 50% reduction in services.
If our actions would result in any form of safety risk, I can give an undertaking here and today that we would not take that action.
The Police Commissioner's intervention helps the state government. It's about to stand up in the Fair Work Commission early next week and argue strikes can't go ahead on economic grounds. The threat of no fireworks on New Year's Eve plays into that.
It has gotten so bad that the government has resorted to having honest, hard-working public servants come out and tell fibs about the effect of our action.
Political fireworks putting the real thing at risk. Jonathan Hare, ABC News, Sydney.
And Jonathan Hare is at Sydney Harbour, where the prospect of a cancelled display is starting to sink in for businesses. Jonathan, is there any end to this dispute in sight?
Well, Nikari, it's T-minus 11 days until New Year's Eve and there's still plenty of legal action to take place between the union and the state government, the most important of which is the Fair Work Commission hearing, which is set down for Christmas Eve, which will decide whether this strike action can continue or whether it needs to end. As for the fireworks, we've seen some of the preparations taking place here around Sydney Harbour in the lead up to that event. But for businesses, they're really worried about this. The looming threat of the fireworks being cancelled will really hit them in the pocket. Many of them are hoping that they'll be able to make up some of their profits over this period. We caught up with the head of Business New South Wales earlier.
All the hospitality businesses are fully booked out. They've bought the food. If they're unable to deliver the services, the revenue is lost. It is a time of year where they make their money, they make their profits. And if this is cancelled, it's a complete disaster for Sydney on New Year's Eve.
Now, it's important to note that this industrial action is already underway. Transport for New South Wales has told us that at least 80 trips have been cancelled, with 30% of services not running on time. The union says it could get worse heading into the weekend. It is asking people to check their travel app for the latest information before they get to the station.